As you all may know, I really love to thrift. I love to antique. I love to find furniture that is unique and different from what everyone else has. But that does not mean that I don't own things from Crate and Barrel or CB2 or just mass-produced furniture companies. I have items from Wayfair. I have items from Ikea. I don't have everything from an antique store. I feel like that would take a lot of time. And sometimes you just want that brand new throw pillow that you saw in a CB2 catalog. So I thought it would kind of be fun to go through some of my favorite mass-produced furniture companies and take a look at some of the stuff that's available online and what I would personally buy right now, even though I do not currently have a home. I'm not saying it's the best to shop from these places. I always think you should have a mix of things, some antiques, some new, but let's be honest, we all shop at Target. So let's take a look at what these places have to offer on today's video of what I would buy if I could only shop from mass-produced furniture companies. Let's start off with CB2 because I really enjoy shopping at CB2. I think they offer a lot of more unique items than some of the other retailers. And one of the main items I like to shop from at CB2 are their lamps. So let's start over at their lighting at some of their table lamps because usually their lamps are pretty unique. Like already, these are very interesting lamps. I actually really love this one. I'm into chrome right now. So if you're in between getting chrome or stainless steel instead of, brass, I would probably purchase the stainless steel lamp version of this. This is a really cool lamp. I really like it. This would be cool in an office. This one is interesting because it is a vintage shell lamp, which you could definitely thrift. This is definitely very vintage inspired. I like this lamp as well. Super unique. I really don't like this one. What is going on? It's like he's wearing the lampshade. This is cute too. CB2 always has the best lamps. I love the little stitching around the top of it. These are really cool. The mushroom lamps are a little young and trendy, very Urban Outfitters, but again, I like it. These are really awesome too. Wow, I haven't really found something I hate. I actually really was obsessed with this lamp when it first came out. I never got it, but it's really cool. I like something that's all fabric, an all fabric chair, an all fabric lamp. I guess in the end, I'm just not a fan of any CB2 lamps that look like snakes or birds. So, all right, now that we're done with the lamps, I think another good area for CB2 is their kitchen and dining section. I think they have really amazing flatware. They have really great drinkware. Look how cheap they are, $1.95 to $2.95. I used to have something very similar to this and they were really easy to break because the glass is thin, but I also like that the glass is thin. These are really pretty as well. I think CB2 has amazing. I have these. I actually got these from a shoot. Sometimes people think the really tall one is a vase, but I don't know. Again, these glasses are really affordable, so I think it's the perfect thing to put on a wedding registry. I also think that their dinnerware is really pretty. They just have nice stone dinner plates, so they're not the classic, crate and barrel ones that are more just shiny, and again, those don't really go out of style, but this is more ceramic style if that's more your vibe. And these are cute. I've never seen, they're kind of going in this more English. I like how they're kind of including more English type things. That's interesting. But yeah, if you like ceramics, CB2 has the best just natural looking ceramic dishes. I usually skip out on bedding at CB2. I just feel like there's sites that have better bedding and I feel like they never have that many options. And same with their shower curtains and bath towels. I usually don't go to CB2 for those. However, their furniture is always extremely interesting to me. Their couches are always extremely modern and they honestly look like they don't belong on a CB2 website. They're always a little bit more high end. This one is super cool. CB2 definitely knows how to step it up. And I love a mohair sofa. So if you're looking for a really unique modern sofa, I would go to CB2. Whereas if you're looking for something for your family room or just something a little bit more practical and comfortable, that's when I would go to Crate and Barrel. This is wild. Like, I feel like they're trying to get into like corporate sales because that looks like it belongs in a lobby. I like how CB2 is incorporating a lot of vintage items. So if you see something on CB2 like a travertine table, go check out Facebook Marketplace or Craigslist before you go ahead and spend $400 because these are based off of vintage designs that you might be able to find used. So yeah, it's not like CB2 or any site hits it out of the park for me, but I definitely would say that CB2 is probably my first go-to if I'm like, I want to buy something new for my home and I don't want to spend a lot and I don't feel like looking on Etsy. I would head to CB2. My second favorite site to shop at is definitely Zara Home. Zara Home is hands down the best site if you're looking to buy bedding or linens. They always have such a nice selection. It's a really nice mix because Zara Home is based in Spain, so there's always this like Spanish vibe to it, but they have this like full European feel that I just really love. So usually I go straight to their bedroom section, and first let's check out some of their duvet covers. If you like Nikki Kehoe, Zara Home is definitely the place to go. Like already, I really love all of these classic like floral paisley designs. That's definitely right up my alley. I think you can take a really classic duvet pattern and pair it with some modern furnishings, and I think it turns out so pretty. They also just have like lovely linen duvet covers, and linen can get really pricey. It's still a little bit more expensive on Zara Home, but I think that their products have really nice quality. I've personally never bought any furniture from them, but all of my bedding I've really loved. And again, such a cute little bedspread from Zara Home. They really knock it out of the park. I love all of these. I love every single. Now I want a new bedspread for the bed that I don't have currently. Zara Home is a relatively new home brand, so I don't really shop lighting at Zara Home. Yeah, like they have literally 4 options. Okay, as for their dining section, I have purchased some dishware from them that had like a print on it, and I was a little bit disappointed in it because the print already is wearing off and there's kind of getting some cracks in the plate. So not that reliable of dishware quality, I guess. But that being said, I absolutely love a lot of stuff that they have on their website. Again, it's like that English cottage French vibe that I'm really into. Like, that's so pretty, but I bet you $1,000,000 that the print will wear off because that's what happened to ours. Their glassware is honestly so beautiful, and again, at such affordable prices. Like, look at this little glass. I mean, it's tiny, but it's so pretty. I had these for a while, but then I decided I wanted like something a little bit bigger. But Zara Home just really knocks it out of the park for me. I don't know. I feel like I thought CB2 is my favorite mass-produced furniture store or home decor store, but maybe it really is Zara Home. Let's check out the Zara Home furniture. I'm just so curious what they have because I've never bought furniture from them. I've really only bought bedding is like my main thing from Zara Home. These stools honestly look like they're that you could just get off Wayfair. These aren't really anything special. They're pretty. I mean, I guess it's almost like go to Zara Home if you want like a curated version of what you could find on Wayfair, basically. I don't know if that makes sense. Okay, now let's check out West Elm because this is probably one of my least favorite sites to shop on. For some reason, I have something against West Elm. I just feel like they don't really elevate any of their products. Like, I feel like they're just kind of falling behind a little. Am I the only one that's feeling that? Yet I always end up finding something at West Elm. I feel like anytime my friends are looking for a sofa, I always end up sending them one from West Elm. So that being said, let's start off with their sofas or sectionals because everyone is constantly looking for a new sofa or sectional, especially when you're moving. You want to invest in like a really nice quality one. And I do feel like West Elm has the best prices for sectionals and sofas, and they are really nice quality. So this is really great. Like, that's a really nice modern structured sectional thing. I actually really like the fabric of that. It's like reminds me of like khakis or something. Yeah, everything's just sleek and modern, and that's really nice too. It's honestly these sofas that I really hate. Like the weird like velvet type fabric, and then it is in that like peacock blue with the tufting. I just like really don't like velvet unless it's a really nice version or mohair basically. So that's a no for me. Let's check out West Elm rugs. Rugs are always so difficult to shop for because they're extremely expensive and you always need this large rug and then it's like, this is gonna be $3,000. It's like crap. I usually buy my rugs off of Facebook Marketplace because that's one thing you could just clean and there you go. And I have a dog that likes to piss on the rugs, so I usually like to get them used. But West Elm does have nice choices if you're looking for like a more neutral type rug, but I wouldn't say it's like wowing me. I don't know. West Elm is really falling behind in my eyes. Like this feels nice, maybe. I like can't. That feels pretty good. No, that looks like a towel. I feel like I also don't really like their pillows. Let's check out their pillows. Maybe they have no. Look at this photo. Already just no. This is how I picture West Elm, like bright colors, which is great, funky shapes, but like in a way that just feels like kind of childish or something. Like it's not like elevating your space, or maybe it's just not my style at all. I wish I wasn't so against them. Let's see if we like any of their pillows. Yeah, see, I don't know. It's not this, that is not doing it for me. That is horrendous. But there's people out there that like this type of stuff, so they obviously have an audience. That's it for West Elm. Let's go to Crate and Barrel because Crate and Barrel is such a classic. I'm going to skip furniture on Crate and Barrel because it's just general furniture. You can't really go wrong with their furniture. I'm just more curious of like let's look at their decor. I'm not even going to go into any of the art because I don't think you should get art from any of these places. If anything, you should get some picture frames, which Crate and Barrel does a great job at, and so does CB2. Look at this. Like that picture frame is just simple and sleek. This looks like a nice frame that you would get done at like a professional frame store. And then the cream matting, like Crate and Barrel does a great job. A great Christmas gift is buying a frame off of Crate and Barrel and then framing like the new baby photo in it. And it just looks really sleek and modern and again, just doesn't go out of style. So I really like all of these frames, but I specifically, I like these ones with like the cream matting and the sleek gunmetal like outing. Let's check out what's going on with their throw pillows because I sometimes feel like they have good throw pillows. Oh, these are nice. See, like there's the difference. Like this is their first image compared to like what West Elm had. This is just so much nicer and just feels so much more lasting and more sophisticated. My style isn't even sophisticated, but for some reason, like I still want that like nice edge to it that doesn't feel childish. I don't know how to explain it, all right? But these are all really nice. You know, I love a good stripe. That's a nice little stripe. A linen pillow is always really nice because then they can get all crinkly and it doesn't matter. Some velvet pillows. That feels like a nice velvet compared to like those weird soft blue peacock velvets. These are starting to feel a little bit more West Elm vibes, but you know, you got to include something for all of your audiences, not just me. These are actually a really pretty color. They kind of remind me of Vanessa Hudgens' house. Her curtains were this color, which I didn't love that color, but I do like it in a pillow. Let's see if they have my plaid pillow. Yes, they do. Oh, I love these too. Okay. All of their plaid pillows are so cute. Oh, it's on sale for $44. I spent a lot of money on that pillow. Goddamn. That's a nice like lumbar pillow. I feel like those always look nice when you're just finishing off a bed, like having your two big Euro shams and then just add in that nice little lumbar pillow to give it that crisp little feel. And then these plaid pillows are really cute too for like a kid's room or like, I don't know. I like plaid right now. So into plaid. All right, let's check out Urban Outfitters because I don't know. My sconces are from Urban Outfitters, so I do like them. Like I do feel like Urban really can pull through in clothing and in home decor, but sometimes it is bad. Let's just browse their new section. Like what's new on Urban Outfitters? Obviously Urban is like more for dorms. It's more for like young collegey kids, as you can tell. But every now and then I feel like you can go on there and find something pretty unique. Their furniture feels a little bit cheap to me. Like I don't know if I would buy like this chair. I bet you $1,000,000 that this might be bad quality. Like you can just tell from like even that. Like, that's just, this chair's just giving me weird vibes. Like, those little arms are just a little weird. A little weird. Urban always has some fun dishware. They always have some fun candles. They always have that fun little coffee mug. Oh, here's the little like table lamps that I like. They're very trendy, but I like them. Just had to take a quick little break to cry because I'm crying a lot lately. Now that I'm looking more at Urban's website, I realize like how much I've outgrown their site. And I feel like the only thing that feels a little bit more sophisticated is their lighting, maybe. Like, I feel like they do a pretty good job at not having like super trendy lighting. I don't know. I take that back because Urban Outfitters is nothing but a trend. But this is cute. I like this little lamp. This is like the stuff that Urban puts out where I'm just like, no. But they do have good sconces, which is kind of surprising. You wouldn't think that Urban would have sconces. Ooh, I love this little chrome or whatever this metal is. I keep saying it's chrome, silver, whatever. I like this. I'm really into silver or chrome or metallic or whatever. All right, I'm done with Urban and let's move over to World Market. Isn't that a fun one? World Market is probably the last place I would go to, like literally after West Elm. World Market is very similar to Home Goods, obviously. I think where they really do their best is their outdoor selection. This chair right here, $3.99, so I thought it would be a little bit cheaper, but that definitely looks like it would be on Crate and Barrel or even like Restoration Hardware for like double or triple the price. Will you notice it in the quality? Absolutely. But if that's your price range, that's your price range. If I was shopping for outdoor furniture, I would most likely go to Craigslist or Facebook Marketplace before I would go to World Market. But I will say they have really nice stuff. Like this is pretty cute. Again, a little pricier, but it's a whole set. I think that looks nice. I feel like the cushions might be questionable quality, but again, it's World Market. We should all know that. I will not be going to look at their pillows and decor. I am not going to look at their art. I'm not going to look at their rugs because I know for a fact World Market is not for that. But what it is really good for is appliances or just like general kitchen items. They have really good cutting boards. I have these cutting boards. I've had them for forever. They're olive wood. I feel like, again, you could get that at Williams-Sonoma for double the price. And anything else like in their kitchen section is always so great. I always go into World Markets and look at like their pots and pans, their baking supplies, and it's just for a way cheaper price than Crate and Barrel. They also have really good cooking spoons, like this olive wood. They have so much of this olive wood at World Market that I think is really pretty. Let's look what else is at the olive wood at the World Market. Yeah, just all these olive wood spoons. Look at that. Look at all that. Look at that little thing, that little salt thingy. All of this is really great. Also, you know what else they have really good of is linens. I know a lot of this because I've dug into all of these websites over and over again for prop styling jobs where we constantly need linens or silverware and you don't want to spend a ton of money. So I know for a fact that World Market has some great linens. Like, look at these. Just a nice ivory linen napkin set, $23. So if you're in World Market, go check out their food section. Go check out their kitchen items. Even their bowls and plates are sometimes fine, but I would just stay away from like all of their decor. And I feel like their furniture is okay. It just doesn't feel like the best of quality. Okay, so the last store I'm going to look at is Ikea. I decided to skip out on Target, Wayfair, and like those sites just because there's so much stuff on those sites. I don't think that I can like dig through it. Maybe we can do another video on that. But Ikea is also one of my favorite places to shop, to be honest. I went through a phase where I was like, no more shopping Ikea, but I don't know. I feel like Ikea just has such good stuff. When you go to Ikea, you just know what you're gonna get. For example, just this like simple TV console storage unit. I have one above my bed and I think they look like just super sleek if you were to mount them against your wall and use them as like a console table or use them as like a TV unit. They're just sleek and simple and like affordable, and I don't feel like you'll ever get sick of them. Yes, someone might say that is from Ikea. You can definitely spot it out, but is that a bad thing? They just seem like classic. And yes, it's a little cheap and it's a little annoying to put together, but call up a TaskRabbit or sit down with a glass of wine and assemble your new little wooden cabinet. Oh, this is interesting pattern. They also come out with like new patterns, new colors. You can go in and have a custom closet made for you. Like, this is just nice. I love all of their storage cabinets. Lastly, the best thing you can get from Ikea is their mirrors. The Hovet or whatever this is, the Hovet mirror. I have this in my bedroom. Hands down, the best full-length mirror you will ever get, and it is only $150. So if you're gonna shop anything from Ikea, shop their mirrors. Their Hovet mirror and then their Stockholm. I also have this mirror in my house. I just think Ikea is good. What can I say? I like Ikea. So there you go. Make sure not to buy everything from mass-produced furniture companies. Make sure to also thrift, antique, buy from local artists. Just, give and take, depending on your budget. And even if I have the highest budget in the world, I will still shop Ikea. See you next week. Adios.